ahead.
Hi, my name is DiBartolo. I have a bachelor's degree in interior design from King University, and this project, the two main things that I want to explore are expressing Mequon's mission through the design of the project, and also at the site scale, evaluate some of the problems within the community, which is mainly stormwater runoff. This is the original site plan. An underlying theme throughout the whole design was engaging the community. So in terms of focusing on this one classroom building, I feel that the one problem throughout the whole community, as well as on this site, is flooding and stormwater runoff problems. So this site is going to, the individual classroom is going to look at how to mitigate that problem. So in the overall site, you go to the next slide. There's kind of 3 zones. So I'm focusing on a building in Zone A, which is where a majority of the classrooms are located, as well as the playground that's right off of Calumet Street. In Zone B is where a lot of different microclimates are. There's the food garden, the rain garden, which are located right outside the science building. So these areas are also used to teach the students with hands-on experiences and kind of introduce them to different microclimates and biodiversity. There's also a few other classroom buildings, and this is on the edge of Kelly Drive. If you jump back to Zone A, in the corner, there's also, so in the corner of Zone A, in the corner of Kelly Drive and Calumet Street, there's a viewing tower, which allows students to go up and see beyond what's on their site, and allows you to have a view of the Falls Bridge. So kind of bringing that community to the classroom is important throughout the whole theme of the site. And Zone C is where the parking is located, and with the specialty building, a community garden, which is located on the corner of Ridge Avenue and Calumet Street, which is one space that's open to the public, where they can come for programs and different events and have a community garden and just kind of engage with the values of Mequon. So this is the exterior perspective. It is oriented east-west, and so the south facade has all glazing. It's really important to kind of integrate the inside and the outside. So the outside part of the building is kind of going to be used as a play space, but also an area where the classroom can translate into outdoors, and lessons can move from inside to outside. So there's going to be many native plants to enhance biodiversity. There's going to be a pond to kind of be able to be used into lessons. There's a pergola, which is actually used for daylighting, and then there's also going to be outdoor seating, kind of natural landscapes, and also pervious pavers to kind of allow infiltration of stormwater. There's the green roof that's located on the sloped part of the south part of the roof. This is going to be used to help with absorb some of that stormwater. There's also a roof monitor that's going to include baffles to maximize daylighting. And there's also, it's not pictured here, I think it's the wrong image, but a rainwater harvesting tank where rainwater will be captured and used for flush fixtures.
And just, we said we would clarify, the pergola is used for shading, probably not for daylighting, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. You do have a light shelf behind the pergola in the building?
Interior. Yeah.
You do? Okay. So that would be daylighting, sure. Okay.
So the overall floor plan, you enter through this vestibule, and to your left there is a space for storage and cubbies and also a countertop with lots of storage and things, so students can kind of concentrate most of their activities here when they come in and out. There is a separate restroom for boys and girls, and the teacher area is kind of located in the corner, kind of off to the side, a quiet area, kind of beneath the staircase that leads up to the upper mezzanine. There's just 2 computer stations because the focus of most of what goes on in here is to kind of minimize the technology and get back to hands-on and focus on that outdoor, indoor connection in nature. There's a meeting area with bookshelves and places on the ground that and different furniture that's kind of not so structured. The desks are grouped into individual, or 2 tables pushed together, so they are able to be separated to allow for flexibility of the space and for individual group work, partner group work, and everything could just be pushed together. The classroom in front is located to the right of that, where there's going to be the teacher, the board, and other areas for storage. And then along the south side is this entire wall of glazing. Still being explored, being able to open this up to the outdoors versus just having glazing with operable windows. That's kind of a product I've been looking into more specifically. From an interior perspective, so that whole sloped roof is held up structurally with glulam beams, so that allows for the curve of the roof. This is a very natural and fluid shape that the building takes on, so focusing on these organic shapes is kind of the underlying theme throughout the design. More in-depth look at materials and finishes is definitely going to be one of the next steps for the project. But here you can see the interior light shelf that kind of helps with the daylighting here. So it's all about maximizing the daylighting, and you can see the roof monitor up to the left, which includes fabric baffles to kind of allow for some bounce light through the space. This is just an interior perspective that kind of, or that kind of allows you to see the relationship between the upper mezzanine and the lower floor a little bit more clearly, so you can see the whole upper north half is kind of a space where students can go and have extra space, and also allows them to kind of have more of like an intimate relationship with that roof structure, which is kind of fun. Kind of allows them to get up in there and just experience it in a different way. Here is a west section of the building, so it focuses mainly on ventilation and daylighting. So using that interior light shelf to kind of bounce light up in the back of the space. The fabric baffles are located right within the roof monitor, so configured to allow for the different configurations of the sun throughout the seasons, the winter sun and the summer sun, being able to get that in there to reach the back of the interior space. There's going to be operable windows. The lower portion of that south side is going to allow for ventilation to come in and move across a portion of the space where students will be seated and kids will be playing, and it will move up and through the building and either through the clear roof monitor or the windows on the north side to allow for ventilation to pass through, and also the roof monitor allows for ventilation. This is an interior perspective at the summer solstice. This is at 12 noon, so you can kind of see the relationship that the baffles have to the light during the summertime, and then also the way that the light comes in from the south side and is reflected off of the interior light shelf. And here is the winter solstice at 12 p.m. So this also shows the difference in the way that the baffles are lit. You get a little bit more reflection towards the back of the space, and of course, since the sun is lower, you're getting a lot more in through the south side. So, my independent areas that I'm focusing on are integrating the interior and exterior classroom spaces to kind of flow cohesively through the organic shape of the roof that I have. Biophilia is going to be a big focal point in trying to incorporate different strategies and make this really cohesive biophilic environment. Daylight harvesting is something that I'm going to try to do and minimize the amount of artificial light fixtures. Only come on when they need to, and dim down when there's sufficient light in the space, sufficient daylighting. And also minimizing the stormwater runoff by using that green roof and harvesting rainwater to use with the flush fixtures, reducing potable water consumption.
Great. I think that's good. Was I recording, I hope? Yes, I was.